Thank you. I'm Michael Richman. Blind guy walks around with a cane. You've seen me around. I do have some vision, obviously, because I'm walking around and looking at a screen, looking you right in the eye, right? I am at Bitly. I run a few of the engineering teams there, platform team, trust and safety team. And as Kaylin mentioned, I've in the past couple of years been here asking the question, can ChatGPT do my job? This year, I am here to tell you a tale of intrigue and enlightenment and maybe a little woe along the way. So for the past couple of months, we have been rolling out AI coding tools for the engineering org. So like I said, last year, year before, can ChatGPT do my job? We've had a thunderous shift in the industry over the last year, and we are all involved and using or looking askance at AI coding tools in some form or another. I think to ignore those things would be like ignoring the advent of the internet, or Google, or when Go came out originally in 2009. So at Bitly, we've launched to our entire Eng Org, which is about 60 plus engineers, all of the AI coding tools that people want. We went from autocomplete world to full AI coding agent mode, and I've detailed in this talk 6 specific lessons that we have learned over the course of that time, and I would love to share them with you. Lesson number 1, do not hobble the team. This is a new era, and the tools are not all created equal. So in my opinion, this is a time for investment by organizations. I say get the state-of-the-art tools in the hands of every engineer and give them plenty of headroom to work with. So we rolled out Cursor, Claude Code, GitHub Copilot, and gave everybody monthly subscriptions to everything, and we watched for power users hitting monthly limits or hitting their premium request limits, and open up as we go. Lesson number 2, expect a learning curve, especially for people who haven't touched these tools before, and there will be plenty of those. There will be an initial slowdown when using these tools, even for people who have been coding for 15 years. These are new tools, and I think it's important to acknowledge that explicitly and encourage a lot of experimentation. One thing that we have found very useful at Bitly is what we call over-the-shoulder sessions. This is where our power users with the AI coding tools share screen, 30 to 45 minutes. We do one of them a week. And they share what their workflows are, what the rules sets they're using are, what their prompts are looking like, what the back and forth is looking like. Think AI show and tell by the power user, demonstrating them what works for them. I encourage everybody to try things, and when they fail, try them again differently. We wrote the Bitly MCP server 4 full times, and it's 100% AI generated code. However, we reviewed every line. I'll make a comment about that later. But we had to rewrite it from scratch 4 times until we got on the track that we wanted to and iterate onto it to completion. Lesson number, what am I on? 3. Everyone feels behind in this space right now, and that is okay. The pace of change is so rapid that we all feel behind constantly, even the experts. I have a tweet up here from Ethan Malik. He's one of the experts in the field. Even he feels behind, and he's a researcher on it. Working with AI tools effectively is a new skill that everyone is currently building. We are still very early in this journey, and if you feel like you've missed the boat already, which some people do feel, you have not, I can guarantee you. I would suggest watching some YouTube videos and experimenting to see what it does for you. Lesson number 4, address the fear of skill loss. This is a very real fear, especially with junior developers I have found. Some people fear that if they are not writing every line of code, that they will not actually remember how to write code. Some people have the fear of just being code reviewers now. There is a lot of value, I think, always has been, puzzling over a problem by line code writing. By contrast, sometimes we wish that entire swaths of code that we see in our mind's eye could just materialize in front of us, and AI is actually quite good at that with the right set of prompts and rules. I do believe there is a balance to be struck here, and it's a matter of finding it. Lesson number 5, be kind to your reviewers. It is unreasonable to submit AI-generated code for review that you yourself have not reviewed. I'm going to let that sink in. I think that's true also of AI-generated documents. I can't tell you how many times I've been given a document, I'm like, clearly with the emojis, ChatGPT generated this, and the person did not read this before they gave it to me to read. Who is checking for code level efficiency? Who is checking for security vulnerabilities? Even if you can just ask the AI to find and fix the bugs for you, can you trust it to fix them correctly? It's the Goldilocks principle, right? It can't be too dense that it's unreviewable. It can't be so over-engineered that it's just code bloat. You, the humans, guide it to the sweet spot in the middle. And that is part of the skill of working with AI tools, in my opinion. Lesson number 6, address the elephant in the room. I'll talk faster for my last minute. Address the elephant in the room, the executive perception reality gap. When Dario Amodei, the Anthropic CEO, or Sundar Pichai says, essentially all code will be written within a year, or 30% of all new code at Google is written by AI, all the rest of the executives get very starry-eyed and think that we can deliver projects in 1 week now. This is an expectation that needs to be managed. The tools are not magic. And I'm sure you routinely go from euphoria to despondence in one coding session. Anyone can massively vibe code a project that gets you 90% of the way there, but here's the dirty secret. You still need the other 90% of the time to actually get it production ready. To modify the question that I came here last year, 2 years asking, it's not about whether AI can do our jobs, it's about how AI can augment and enhance what we humans already do well. So let's be honest about things. AI tools are powerful, but the design, the architecture, the orchestration, the what should we build and how should we build it and did it actually work is just as powerful, and that is where we, the humans, come in. The tools are still very imperfect, but they will get better from here, and so I think it behooves us to master them now and ramp up with them as they ramp. I think it's a pretty cool time to be in the industry. I'd love to come to hear from you. Come find me, tell me your war stories, your battle scars, and your victories. I am Michael Richman. As I said, this is how to find me online. This is my LinkedIn QR code, bit.ly link, of course. I appreciate the time. Thank you.